My name is Toby Lennox. I'm the Vice President of Corporate Affairs and Communications for the Greater Toronto Airports Authority. And it is my pleasure to welcome Premier McGuinty here to Toronto Pearson today to make an announcement concerning the downtown train. We also have a number of other distinguished visitors here today, and that I'd just like to recognize, and if I could, we have Charles Souza, the Minister of Citizenship and Immigration, and Minister for the Pan Am and Para-Pan Am Games. We have Amrit Mangat, the MPP for Mississauga, Brampton South. We have Deepika Demirla, MPP for Mississauga East, Cooksville. And we have Mike Sullivan, MP for York South Weston. We also have a representative from the Board of Directors of the Greater Toronto Airports Authority, Mr. Doug Armstrong. First, to start things off, I'd like to introduce Rob Pritchard, Chair of the Board of the Directors of Metrolinx, who has a few words to say.
Well, thank you very much, Toby. It's my honor to introduce the Premier of Ontario, the Honourable Dalton McGuinty, to make an important announcement about the next step forward in building the air rail link that will link together Canada's two busiest transportation hubs, Union Station and the Greater Toronto Airport. It is a special day for us, Premier, as we take another step forward in making progress on our transit agenda. Your support has been magnificent for us as we have expanded transit opportunities in the Greater Toronto area. A month ago, we were together as we were launching the Eglinton-Scarborough Crosstown LRT line. We have been together when we launched the York Viva BRT across Highway 7 and up Yonge Street. We're making real progress on real projects. They're all coming in very, very good shape. This project is on time, it's on budget. We'll have it open for you as instructed in early 2015, and we'll do so bringing in under the budget that was approved for the project. So we're delighted to have you here to announce the single most important piece of this project, which is the contract you announced today. Thank you for your support of Metrolinx. Thank you for your support of public transit. We look forward to your remarks.
Thanks. I don't know what I'd do without this. All words are never put together by humanity is contained within this script, I am sure. Rob, thanks a million for your kind introduction. Thanks for your leadership at Metrolinx. Thanks to all the folks here at the Greater Toronto Airport Authority. It's incredible when you consider the number of people that move around and back and forth as a result of these two important hubs, and they are such an important contributor to the strength and well-being of this economy and our shared extraordinary quality of life. I'm really pleased to be here today, joined by my colleagues, Amrit, Deepika, and Charles. And it's really great to be here at Pearson Airport. I'm sure some of us will be coming through the airport again in the next few weeks, either picking people up or dropping them off or traveling to be with loved ones for the holidays. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes réunis ici à l'aéroport Pearson pour discuter d'un grand pas que nous venons de franchir. Nous avons finalisé les détails du contrat et tout est fin prêt. La construction du lien entre l'aéroport et la gare Union va donc pouvoir débuter. Enfin. Today we're here at Pearson to talk about a big step forward. We've completed the contract details. The stage is set, so construction can begin this spring on the link between the airport and Union Station. It's a project that we've been talking about, hoping for, and planning for some time now. And now it's going to happen. It will help ease congestion, taking some 1.2 million car trips off our roads in the first year alone. It will help the economy, first by creating and supporting more than 1,200 jobs. And then, when our aerial link is up and running, it will make the Greater Toronto area a more attractive place to work, to visit, and to invest. They tell me that the trip between Pearson and Union Station will take about 25 minutes, and that trains will leave every 15 minutes. Pearson Airport is Toronto's gateway, but it's more than that. It's Ontario's gateway, and indeed Canada's. For so many people, this is the first impression they get of our province and of our country. Being able to get to the center of our largest city in a fast, efficient way is part of that very first impression. So So the air rail link is important in this sense, too. We've all heard the comparisons to other international airports blessed with a speedy rail service to and from the city centre. Well, I'm pleased to say we're catching up, and just in time, too. La construction sera complétée à temps pour le début des Jeux panaméricains de Toronto de 2015. Completing the contractual details means that construction on the air rail link spur line will start this very spring, and it will be completed in time for the Toronto 2015 Pan Am Games. Getting on with this work now is important, not just because we want to show Toronto and Ontario at our best, which of course we do. It's important because we're working our way to a perilous, uncertain global economy. With so much uncertainty in the EU, the world's biggest trading bloc, and the US, the world's biggest economy, all of us are affected everywhere, including us here in Ontario. And every time, Rob, you and I, Metrolinx, the government, the folks at GAA here, can find a way to come together and make progress together in a way that is demonstrable and tangible, in a way that will substantively improves our quality of life together, that introduces a further sense of optimism and certainty for the people of Ontario. A project like the air rail link helps us build our economy. It makes us more efficient. It makes us more productive. It's going to help make our quality of life better for Ontarians heading to the airport to see the world, and tourists and business people coming to the centre of our biggest city, right here in the greatest province, the best country in the world. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much, Premier. Honored guests, well, it's a great pleasure to be here on behalf of Toronto Pearson today to mark this milestone event. The construction of the link between Union Station and Toronto Pearson is indeed a vital piece of infrastructure. Just imagine, if you would, stepping off a plane from Hong Kong or Paris or New York, passing through customs, making your way to this platform, and then, as the Premier said, in 25 minutes, and I emphasize that's guaranteed, reliable 25 minutes, being whisked down to Union Station, or as I like to think of it, the new Terminal 2. And you'll be right in the heart of the city. And as the Premier indicated, this is a dream which will soon become a reality. Now, right now, we are standing in the airport link station. The trains you see running on both sides of us, of course, connect the two terminals with our value parking and the soon-to-be opened Maze Hotel. But I draw your attention to the massive caissons and columns and vents behind me, which obviously far exceed the needs of our own train. This is, in fact, what you're looking at, the foundation for the station platform for the train which will be built to go downtown. You'll simply walk off the train onto the platform and proceed into Terminal 1, or just do an across-the-platform transfer, and in 90 seconds be in Terminal 3. Now, this project, I have to tell you, is very exciting to me for many reasons. Of course, as President and CEO of Toronto Pearson, I've seen for some time the critical need for a fast, but I emphasize again, reliable link to the city centre and the value that obviously offers our guests. But I'm an engineer after all, and I was very much involved in what you see behind me when it was put in place. And I appreciate the planning and the design and the construction, Rob, that's yet to come. And it'll be fascinating to watch all that come together with my background anyway. But you know, I'm also lastly a traveler myself, and it's just plain exciting to see the travel options that people will have here at Pearson expanded. So, simply put, Premier, this is an amazing project. Thank you very much, and I'm very pleased that Toronto Pearson will be a part of it, and that the train will be ready, as you said, to go in time for the Pan American Games. So, thank you so much.